Alright, I'm back at it again with another video regarding the Eagles and this entire draft and Sam Bradford dilemma. It was reported today that Sam Bradford reached out to the Eagles and asked to be traded. And a couple minutes later, another report went out saying that the Eagles denied that, saying that he's our guy, we're not going to trade him. This is the dumbest thing I have seen regarding the Eagles and the quarterback in such a long time that personally I don't understand what the hell we're doing. So we're planning on drafting Goff or Wentz depending on who the Rams pick, right? Why would we do that when we have Bradford and Daniel? I know a lot of people have been saying this, but now you have your so-called starter for the next 2 years wishing to get traded. And you're over here saying, no, you're not going to be traded. You're going to play here. And he's not going to come to any of your offseason workouts or anything like that. He just said that earlier today. So, what the hell are you doing? You are destroying your relationship with our best shot at a starting quarterback for now, I guess we can say, because, we want to get Carson Wentz or Jared Goff, apparently. I mean, this whole situation is so stupid. Why couldn't we have just settled with Sam Bradford for a 2-year deal and then just give Daniel a 1-year deal? Why do we have to give him a 3-year deal and then decide, let's get a quarterback for the future now? Even though we just signed 2 quarterbacks and let one go. Let's plan for the future. We don't need to do that right now. We're fine for the next 2-3 years with Bradford and with Daniel. We are fine. Why go after Chase Daniel and ruin what you have now and expect it to not affect anything with the way you're doing it? That's my concern, is that Bradford is wishing to get traded and he's not going to show up to anything this offseason. We don't know about his plans on anything. He's not going to show up to anything. So why make this worse for yourself by moving up to number 2 and saying we're going to draft a quarterback for the future? You're literally just slapping him in the face. That's why he wants to leave. You just gave him a slap in the face with that 2-year contract. It doesn't make sense to me. And now it is sinking in a lot more now that I've thought about it, now that everything now is happening. It does make sense why the Eagles fans are mad. And I've been saying this all along. It does make sense. But in the end, it is what it is. But now, you can't be happy about this if you are someone like myself or anyone that was fine with the way Bradford played last year. And we know that he can do better when he actually has control of our offense. And now we're going to let that go because we want a quarterback for the future right after we signed 2 other quarterbacks. Chase Daniel doesn't seem that mad about it because he knows he's here for 3 years. He knows he's getting his money. He knows he's a backup. He knows he is with someone that likes him, Coach Doug Peterson. Bradford doesn't know Peterson. Bradford only knows Jeffrey Lurie and his teammates. And the teammates want Bradford there, but the way the organization is handling this situation, this is why Bradford wants to leave. And I understand why he wants to leave. And I wouldn't be surprised if he goes off for a pay cut and leaves. That is just my opinion on this entire situation. It is so stupid and so idiotic. I don't understand it anymore. And I just made a video on it 2 days ago about why we hate the Eagles organization. This right here is why. When we have a quarterback that actually can play, showed us that he can play, and with our new offense that we can give him the tools to succeed with our wide receivers, with our running backs, with our hopefully revamped offensive line in the future of the season. No, let's get a quarterback of the future, and let's basically slap Bradford in the face, telling him we're not going to have you here for too long. That's what Bradford feels. That's what he sees. That's why he wants out. And I understand why, and I wouldn't be surprised if he left. And I don't want him to leave because I actually like the guy. I like Nick Foles. I didn't want him to leave. But Nick Foles wasn't playing like Bradford was last season. Bradford played better than Nick Foles in the 2015 season than Nick Foles did during 2014 before he got injured. And Nick Foles, he got benched for this guy in St. Louis that no one even knows. So who's to say that could have happened last year? Who's to say we would have benched him for Mark Sanchez? Who's to say we would have traded him for a draft pick last year? Who knows what we could have done last year if Chip Kelly hadn't have taken over everything in that organization? We could have been a lot better. But now we're stuck with this, and now we're stuck with the quarterback that we want, that we actually want. Our quarterback and our GM actually wants, and he wants to leave because our GM wants a quarterback for the future, which is something that we don't really need right now. We can decide that when Bradford retires or when he gets hurt. We don't need a quarterback for the future right now. You have two capable quarterbacks in Bradford and Chase Daniel. So just stick with that. Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, Paxton Lynch, these guys, they're probably going to be busts. Who knows? Who knows? They could turn into Andrew Luck. They can have 2 good seasons and then play through injuries and then ruin their career. They could be like a Colin Kaepernick, go to the Super Bowl 1 in his rookie year and then do horrible in his next 4 seasons. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to the entire Eagles nation. And Howie Roseman, you better check yourself. Get somebody that we actually need, not somebody that you want for your future. Get someone the team needs. Get something that the team could use to succeed next year and in 2017, maybe 2018. Think about a quarterback for the future. But 2016, the NFL 2016 Eagles don't need another quarterback. We're fine with what we have. Alright, guys. I'm going to close this off. Subscribe for more content. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about this entire situation. Fly, Eagles, fly. I didn't make a Phillies video yesterday because they kind of lost, and the Flyers lost too, so I wasn't in the mood. So I'll talk to you guys later. You'll see a flash video out tomorrow night around 9 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.